Welcome to Box Wine Therapy, where the wine is cheap and the therapy's priceless. We're two best friends, a couple of moms, and professional oversharers here to spill the wine and real life. I'm Kayla. I'm Hannah. Now let's get it started. Welcome, everybody. Box Wine Therapy. Today, Kayla is out sick. We're giving her the day off. So, this my husband, Rusty.
Hello.
He's joining us. Rusty, I have a game. Rusty is terrible at pop culture.
Yeah.
And celebrities and all the things. So I was like,
I'm good with athletes.
Yeah, I know.
Hannah didn't know that how many downs were in a football game yesterday. She asked if can a team get a fifth down or a sixth down. And she tried on our first date, first couple of times, she tried to tell me that she knew about sports. And we are 7 years in. What's it? 6 years?
Almost 7.
Almost 7. 6.5 in. And I just found out that she didn't know that there was only 4. You can only get 4 downs to get a first down.
At one point in time, I probably knew that. Nowadays, do you think my brain needs to remember those things? No. And of course, I played it up more back then. Told him I had to hook him. Okay, Rusty. Benny Blanco got married this weekend. Who did he get married to?
I really thought that was a girl when you said Benny Blanco.
No, he is a boy.
Kate Hudson.
No, Selena Gomez.
Oh, I've seen movies of hers, but if she walked in this door right now, I wouldn't know who she was. But I know she's been in movies. I've seen.
She's a singer.
Never mind.
But I mean, from
she's in movies though.
I think one about spring break or something. Spring Breakers, or I don't know. Back in the day, anyway. Name one of Kim Kardashian's kids. Their first name.
Terror. I know she slept with Ray J.
Anyway, Saint, North, Chicago.
See, I mean, I was so close.
And one other one I can't remember. I think she has 4. Who is Kourtney Kardashian married to?
So I don't know. She wasn't. There's the okay. So the older one was married to a white guy, but now they got divorced.
They weren't married.
But I know Chloe was with Karl Malone. Not Karl Malone.
No.
Lamar Odom. That's who it was.
She was married to him once. Who was the guy she has 2 kids with now?
Some basketball player that cheated on her.
Yeah.
I think he played for the Pistons. Maybe the Pacers. But Kourtney, I don't know. Who's she? Kourtney's married now?
Yeah.
I have no clue.
Travis Barker from Blink-182, the drummer.
Oh.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Wow. These are like big things you should know. What are the names of the 4 women on Sex and the City?
Samantha.
Mm-hmm. I hope you all are like screaming at your computer right now, or your phone. 2 start with a C.
Cindy?
Ooh. Don't hurt the main character. You don't know her?
Sarah Jessica Parker.
That's true. Carrie.
Carrie. Yeah.
Do you know any others now that I said Carrie?
Mm-mm.
Miranda, Charlotte, Samantha.
Yeah, Miranda.
What are Chip and Joanna Gaines known for?
Gosh dang. Well, I know they're out of Waco.
Yep.
And so they're known for a lot of things because they have a store now.
What's their store called in Waco, the big place everybody goes to?
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, so home renovations is what I think.
Yes.
Okay.
And their store is Magnolia.
That's right.
J-Lo has been engaged. That's Jennifer Lopez.
Mm-hmm.
Has been engaged 6 times. Can you name 2 of them?
Ben Affleck.
Yep.
Ricky. When she engaged to a guy? That Ricky? Ricky guy?
Ricky Bobby.
Oh, no. I'm thinking of Ricky Iglesias.
Enrique Iglesias.
Yeah.
Or Ricky Martin. You've mixed 2 people.
Oh, that's
Mark Anthony. She was engaged to.
Yeah. So I did see a meme that about J-Lo's like, you've been engaged 6 times. That maybe you're the issue.
Could be.
I mean,
but I've seen her in so many rom-coms that I just know she's not. Like, she's sweet, perfect. She's just not the problem because she's lovable in all her movies. And the last one with Owen Wilson, that one was so good. And that's probably like her real life. Like, she just needs to
I
Get
actually,
Married to Some Joe Blow off the
I,
street. That
I,
was a good movie. You
I
saw
did,
it.
I did like that movie.
That was good.
But I don't think she's
No, she's
very
probably not
sweet.
perfect. Anyways, A-Rod is another one.
Yeah.
And then who'd he cheat on her with that ended the engagement?
Some Southern Charm
Yeah.
girl?
Yeah. Madison LaCroix.
Yeah. I don't know names, but I knew Southern Charm because I watched that show.
Fun fact, my husband has golfed with Shep.
Yep.
Shep Rose.
Yep.
He didn't know who he was.
Mm-mm.
He said, "Hey, do you know some Shet guy?"
Yeah.
I got a text and I said, "A Shet? What? Shet?" And he goes, "Yeah."
Yeah, I was going to South Carolina to golf with my buddy Shane, and
Were you at Hilton Head?
no, no, we went to Bulls Bay is where we played with him at. But yeah. I mean, it was just. I mean,
Yeah, he's
I
like,
had
"Do you know a
because
Shep guy?"
Shane was like,
Apparently he's on TV. And I was
yeah,
like, "Shep? Are you talking about Shep from Southern Charm?" He sends me a picture. I'm like, "You're literally golfing with Shep. Who are you and how do you get to do these things?"
He was
It's so
cool dude.
strange. Anyways, okay.
Super down to earth.
Which rapper is best friends with Martha Stewart?
Jay-Z.
Rusty. Everybody knows it.
Not everybody.
And clearly, Snoop Dogg.
Oh, Snoop.
I think they even came out with a line of marijuana together.
Snoop-a-loop. What's that from?
I don't know.
Oh, come on.
But he also has a show now where he's a little league coach or a football coach for his son's football teams.
Yeah. He's big into football. They have him on like Sunday night, Monday Night Football. You don't know what that line's from? Snoop-a-loop. Oh
Friday?
shoot, Will Ferrell, Luke Wilson. It's fun.
Old school?
Yep.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
What is Eminem's real name?
Marshall Mathers.
Is that because you saw this? Because I had it sitting here.
No, I knew that. Gosh damn, he's got 20 years. I've listened to Eminem. Now, I don't know any of the words of
What?
the
I was going to
songs.
say, rap us something. Palms are sweaty, knees weak, arms are heavy. There's vomit on his sweater already. Mom's spaghetti. He's nervous.
Yeah, it did not
Finish it. No?
No clue. I mean, he's in 8 Mile.
Babe, can you sing for us? You're such a good singer. Sing this song. So our friend had a karaoke birthday because she and I love karaoke and we were going to be there. So duh. And so she had a karaoke birthday party. Rusty had enough drinks that he went up to sing his favorite song and he sings and he gets done. Well, as he's singing, I'm just, wide-eyed staring at my beautiful husband. And this girl next to me goes, "Is he serious right now?" And I was like, "What do you mean?" She goes, "Like, he's not that bad, right? Like, he's not serious." And I said, "Oh, he's serious." She's like, "Wow." And then what was the line I said to her from the movie My Best Friend's Wedding when Cameron Diaz is up there singing and she's so terrible and he's like, "Yeah, she's all mine," or something like that.
Yeah. I don't. So one of my favorite bands, I love Five for Fighting, and Superman. I love the song
Give
Superman.
us a little taste.
I can't stand to fly. I'm not that naive. I'm just out to find the better part of me. I'm more than a bird. I'm more than a plane. I'm more than some pretty face beside
And his eyes are closed while he's singing. He's giving it his all.
Yeah, I mean, I would love for my voice to be able to get on pitch and on that high because they have really pretty voices, but I can't do that. But I try.
He does try. He puts in the effort.
I can't tell you how many times like I've sang that song very loud in my truck.
When we were dating, he used to send me Snapchats always singing, and I'd get a Snapchat, and he'd be like, "I start walking your way, you start walking mine." I was like, "I know you love me because you send me these all the time."
Yeah, I mean, I actually after our first date, I sent you some of those.
Yes.
I was headed back to College Station. Yeah, I was like, well, I got to stay awake somehow. Why not sing?
He sent me a Snapchat of him singing Josh Abbott Band. Every time we touch. I was like, "Oh, he's cute."
Yeah, it didn't scare her off.
All right. I have some questions.
So when did you start working on these questions?
When I was laying in bed with Lemmy. That's what took me so long. So I was like, "Oh, I should probably have."
She fell asleep in like 10 minutes and you still just stayed there.
Yeah, 10 minutes. I had to sit and screenshot some stuff.
Like screenshot, like would you just look up like, hey, what do I ask my spouse?
No, I was doing research, market research. And then I was like, oh, that'd be fun. We could do these questions. Kind of like the shoe game at a wedding.
Shoe game.
Yeah, where they say like, who's messier? And
They do that at weddings?
they raise like the guy's shoe or the girl's shoe. Yeah, the bride and groom.
What? Where's this from?
It's a thing. People do it
Where?
all over.
I have been to a lot of weddings, and I've never seen this or heard this. I mean, is this because y'all are, like, indoors all the time in Minnesota in the winter, and they're like, "We gotta
Probably.
figure out something to do to pass time other than dance and
Dude, but
drink?"
also Minnesotans, do you guys know that in Texas they don't do the dollar dance?
Mm.
That's not a thing. So when we got married in Montana, we had well, they do a hat dance. So like the guys give him a cowboy hat and he wears a cowboy hat and they send it around the room and people just put money in the cowboy hat. And so then my dad, though, after we had already done that, then my dad is like, hey, everybody, we're doing the dollar dance, which, hey, made us some money. But the they didn't know what it was. So we had to explain to the Texans what the dollar dance was. So if you don't know what that is, the dollar dance is you get your maid of honor and your best man to stand off to the side to collect the money, and guys line up to dance with the bride, and girls line up to dance with the groom, and everybody pays $1 to a hundo, whatever you feel like paying. Most people just give $1. And then you get to dance with them for like 30 seconds, and then the maid of honor will tap you on the shoulder, or best man will, and be like, okay, next. And then it gets everybody through, so you get time to talk to people and you make money in the process.
Luckily, people gave more money than $1 at our wedding because we only had, like, 53 people there.
55.
So, close.
I wanted 30.
Yeah, well, I mean, Miss 30 over here, and I was like, "Okay, no friends are coming?"
Yeah, I was like, cool. Sounds good. Okay. Who made the first move?
Me.
You did?
Mhm.
How?
You talking about at the bar, when we met at the bar?
No, I'd say on our first date.
On our first date?
Me.
I mean,
No, I was wondering why. So we went golfing and we did 18 holes. And on about hole 9, I was thinking we both neither one of us knew if this was a business thing or because I was at that point in business development for construction.
so, I mean, just to back up just a hair,
Yeah. Let's
when we
tell them how we met and then we'll get to the first
yeah,
date.
yeah, yeah. So, we met at a bar at the Austin airport.
Both flying out for separate flights.
I was going on my annual golf trip, and she was going back home to Minnesota.
There was one seat left next to him at the bar. He had to move his bag, and we had to sit so close that our butts were touching. And I turned to him and said, well, our butts are touching. I guess we're going to be friends now.
Yeah.
Little did he know. Here we are putting kids to bed.
My lord. Yeah, and, we talked, we hit it off, and
I made him share a fufu pizza with me because it
oh,
was like
yeah.
$18. And I said, hey, I know I don't know you very well, and we've just started talking, but I really hate wasting food and money. So I'm buying the pizza. Will you just eat some, please?
Yeah, and it was like 5:15, 5:30 in the afternoon, and I'm like, "Do not eat that early," because I was like,
But he did.
"I really don't not hungry, like, I really don't wanna eat, but I guess
Chick's
I
asking me to
will."
eat pizza.
Yeah, I mean, she's hot, so alright,
He also thought there was a good chance I was a lesbian.
thought maybe so. So, we were talking, and she tells me she's from Minnesota, and, when she first tells me this, I'm like, "Oh, Minnesota's kind of conservative," and she moved to Austin, and she talked about her girlfriends, like, hanging out with her
He said,
girlfriends.
"What do you do for fun?" And I said, "I go out with my girlfriends." He took that as girlfriend,
Yeah,
lady
I mean,
friend.
so, I mean, part of and I didn't think it at first, like, not right at first, but when the when we got into texting or trying to text, I was like, "Oh, well, she said girlfriends." She moved from Minnesota to
And I
Austin,
was in
like,
construction.
which is yeah, you were in construction. I mean, and Austin's super liberal and very gay friendly, so I was like, "Alright." I mean, I didn't know that Minnesota was
Because
pretty
I
like
wasn't just falling all over him and
I was like
fawning for him. He was like, "She's gotta be a lesbian."
Damn, man. So we hit it off at the bar. We're leaving the bar and we're exchanging information. And some lady at the other end of the bar, she goes, "Oh my gosh, y'all two don't know each other?" And we're like, "No, no, no, we just
No.
we just met." She goes, "Well, if y'all aren't getting each other's
Don't get each other's numbers.
numbers, then I don't believe in love." And, "Oh, this is what we're doing." I get to my gate, and the door was closed. I left the bar 25 minutes early, and I'm like, I just got a text that we still had 20 minutes till takeoff, and I think you have 10 minutes till takeoff, like, you've
Before
got
they
that
won't let
just
you on. Yeah,
yeah, and then, like, 3 other people come up behind me and are like, "Hey," and they had to actually reopen the door. I guess they were just trying to get out there early,
I guess.
so, sorry about the bad luck.
Sorry, I screwed that up.
Yeah. But, I shoot her a text, when I get on the plane of, "Hey, great to meet you, such a fun time." Sent a text right away back and said, "Yeah, great to meet you too." And then I think I text her, when I got there and I mean, a couple of
Well, hold on. My backstory there is before I left for this trip, probably like a week and a half before, he and somebody else ended it. It was a very short thing, didn't work out. And I told Angelica, I said, I am done with men. Screw this. Not that I was becoming a lesbian, but she was like, oh, I bet you're going to have a meet cute at the airport. You're going to find your person. I said, no, I'm not. Because clearly I can't find anyone. So it's not happening for me. And I don't want to meet them at the airport because that means they don't live here. And that's stupid. And she was like, okay. And I texted her, I said, son of a bitch. I met somebody at the airport. She's like, I knew it. But yeah, so I was like, okay, well, he doesn't live here. He lives in College Station. So do I even want to pursue this? And then I was back in Minnesota for my first time since I'd moved to Texas and saw 60 some people within 3 days. Like, I was so busy. I had no time to be on my phone texting, and he was sending me things like, I still remember the video he sent me with him and his buddies golfing, crossing a cattle grate. "Crikey, did you see an alligator in there?" They're
I
just
was
like
acting like a cow.
they were or a cow, whatever.
I couldn't cross the cattle guard.
They were all being so dumb and
Well,
drunk, and I was just like, "Cool."
and I'll tell you what should be apparent is that, me on the golf trips now, and for me to even text you on the golf trip,
Well, now I know.
well, now you know. So, eh, we texted a little bit. I mean, I had a rule that I would reach out, and if there's no reciprocation, then it's just not gonna do it.
And he had sent me an email or 2 when we got back because we had exchanged business cards. And my thing was like, okay, I don't wanna do long distance, but if he wants to do long distance, there's gonna have to be some try hard. Like, "Hey, I'm gonna come to Austin and take you out this weekend." That would show me there's try hard. Instead, I get an email that's like, "Hey, Hannah, if you're ever in College Station."
I said, "I've got some customers that I could introduce you to in the Brenham area." We know this now, but, like, knowing that like, I don't take people to lunch. I still don't do that. I don't take customers to lunch, and so for me to even offer that is something on out of the norm for me.
But what he didn't know is me as a female in business development construction, that was my job. It was like to wine and dine people, to go to lunch with them, to go golf with them, to go do the things. So when he said that, I was just like, okay, he still has no try hard. Like maybe he just thinks I'm a business contact. So it was like, all right. So we kind of
She
left.
didn't even try. I mean, she was like, "Oh, thanks, Rusty." That's all I got back.
Clearly it worked out.
You had the negative thought.
I did. Yes. I was jaded. And then I ended up texting him like 3 months later and I wanted to go golfing. He told his boss he had a family emergency and had to leave. And
Met in Bastrop.
we met in Bastrop.
Played golf. We get to about to tee off on hole number 9. I was like, "We'll stop up here. I must get some more beer. Are you gonna want anything to eat or anything like that?" She goes, "Oh, what hole are we on?" I said, "Number 9." She goes, "We're playing more than 9?"
I was like, aren't we done?
And I was like, I mean, I paid for 18." She goes, "Oh, I've never made it through, the 18 holes without crying."
That's what every man wants to hear on their first date.
I'm like,
Oh, shit.
"Oh, man, okay. Right.
He's like, "Do you think you can?"
Yeah,
I'm like, "I'll try."
yeah, yeah,
But you've been warned.
yeah." And then, but, you're talking about the first move, who made the first move, and, I mean, I think I
Yep.
probably touched your leg or touched your shoulder, like
Like a
your arm.
giggle, yeah, like
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, yeah, like doing something funny, and I touched it,
but we were starting to get flirty,
yeah.
probably by hole 6 or so, and then by hole 10, I thought, "He has not even tried to kiss me yet. Is he gay?"
It's not what you thought. That is not what you thought. I mean,
No, but I was like, this is strange. She hasn't even tried to kiss me. I would think if you wanted to make a move, you'd make a move. And then later on, when we talked about it, I was like, I had been waiting for you to kiss me since hole 10. And he goes, do you know how awkward that would have been to have 8 more holes left
yeah, yeah.
if you would have denied me?
Yeah, if I'd have tried to kiss her and she was like, "No, no, I don't."
I was like, oh, I didn't think about that. He
I mean,
goes, yeah, I'm not going to try to
'cause
kiss you when there's 8 left.
she still told me when we got there, she's like, "Oh yeah, I'm meeting my girlfriend, tonight after this."
He assumed that I had a date after or something because
Oh
I,
yeah,
I
yeah,
had said I needed to get home by a certain time. And he's like, oh, okay, yeah, yeah, yeah. And then all of a sudden we get done and I was like, well, do you want to grab dinner or something? And he was like, I thought you had to go. I was like, well, no. I mean, I wanted to leave before it's dark because I'm night blind and I didn't want to be driving that far, but I need to eat. I'm hungry
she also wanted an out. She wanted to
just
have
in
fun.
case it was terrible,
Yeah.
but it wasn't. It was
Yeah.
great. And then we ate and we shared wine and pizza. And then as we were walking out to the car, it started raining. And then in the rain, we made out on the hood of the car.
We didn't sit on the hood of the
We
car.
didn't sit, but at the hood of the car,
Yeah,
whatever.
like at the front of the car. We did make out for like an hour.
It was not an
I
hour. Was it
promise
an
you.
hour?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. 100%. I mean, the staff was leaving.
That's true. They were.
The staff was leaving. We're just sitting there
And
making
and we
out.
never went back to it.
It wasn't raining hard.
No, it was like sprinkling. I was
like,
gonna
yeah,
say, if it was an hour, we never got in the car, so
never.
clearly it never rained that hard.
Yeah.
So I'm like, we just made out front. But yeah, we made out for a while, and then it was like, all right, so we get done making out. And he's like, I want to see you again. I'm gonna be in Austin next week for a trade show. I want to see you after.
On Thursday.
And I said, what trade show? Because I also have one on Thursday.
Yeah, you said, "Is it the camo show?"
Yeah, and he's like, no, it has nothing to do with hunting. And I said, no, Central Austin Maintenance and Operations. And he's like, yeah, that's it. I said, I'm going to be there too. I also have a booth. And he was like, what? And we were like, well, gosh damn, if God didn't want us to meet again, huh? And then we get there and our booths are directly across from each other.
Yeah.
Talk about fate, huh?
Yeah, that was one of those that, I was like, "Alright, God's got a plan. I gotta listen to this because it's pretty obvious." I mean, I'll tell you, I'm a very faithful man, and, sometimes, God doesn't always have the a very easy path, Sometimes it's like, "Oh, which way do I go? Which way do I go?" This one was pretty easy.
Pretty straightforward.
Yeah, it was pretty straightforward. It was like, "Alright, you're supposed to be with her."
And at this point, we were both like, okay, this is going to work. How's it going to work? How often are we going to talk? What are we going to like? Planned it out, So
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was a couple of months in before you told me, you're like, "I've gotta talk to you every day."
we talked every day. It wasn't just that. Like we
Yeah.
talked every day, but then there was times where like he'd get busy.
My biggest thing is I do not like to talk on the phone when I'm home.
Yeah.
Like, when I'm home, I don't like to talk on the phone because I talk on the phone during the day, I talk to people all day, and so the time that I talk on the phone is typically when I'm in the truck, and she was just like, "Hey, and I was getting off at, I think, at 4, uh, and
Yeah, our times off weren't lining up the
yeah,
same.
and so in my drive then was only like a 15 to 20-minute drive home, so
It was short conversations.
yeah,
I mean, we texted a lot throughout
yeah.
the day and stuff, but yeah, eventually I got to the point where I was like, "Hey, I'm crazy because of everything I've been through, and therefore I need extra communication and I need validation. I need to know that I am thought of and that you want to talk to me and that this is working for us, okay?" And he was like, "Okay." He's like, "Honestly, I've had girlfriends say I talk too much before." And he goes, "So, great." I said, "Yeah, no, you can't talk too much for me."
Hmm.
So, and then with his golf trips, he was talking about when we weren't engaged yet, but he would go on his golf trips and he
Yeah,
would,
this is first year we're dating. So, I mean, when our golf trips and we'd go on these golf
and
trips,
everybody's married, mind you.
that those 3 were married with kids, and I was obviously not married, just dating. So, and when I mean, honestly, when we go on these golf trips, I mean, it's us 4 dudes, and we are literally staying on the golf course. I mean,
They golf like 36 holes a day.
yeah, I mean, so
I could never.
we're golfing a lot, and, and then when we get through golfing, like, we're on the putting green that, is lighted where we're drinking beers, and so, I mean, by the evening time, I mean, I don't check my phone when I'm on these things, I don't check my phone. It's one of the only times that I just
I was gonna
do
say, but
not.
when he's home, he checks it all the time because
Yep,
he's a boss for work, whatever.
yep,
So that was in my mind. I'm like, you're always on your phone, yet somehow
yeah,
you've been on this golf trip for 4 days
yeah.
and you've barely texted
I
me.
so these dudes, like, they'd call their wives and talk to the kids and all that crap, in the evenings, and I'm like, "Oh, I'm gonna shower." And, anyhow, it's the last day of the trip, and we're in Milwaukee, and we're teeing off at this extremely nice place. And
I'm staying
I
at his
get
house during this time. I had a
yeah,
friend come stay there with me.
I get this text, and it's a gosh damn book. And, I mean,
Famous for my novels.
I'm talking about we are about to tee off on number 1, and I am hungover. I am tired. This is day 4 of the golf trip,
No shame, ladies.
and
Communicate.
and
You tell him what you want to tell him.
I get this book, and it's, "Have you met a flight attendant? Have you gone off with some
Cart girl.
cart girl? I mean, you do not love me anymore."
Like, why the
Oh
fuck
my
are you
gosh.
not texting me?
Hot
You
tamale.
haven't called. You haven't texted. I said good night. I love you. And I heard zilch, zero, not even a good morning after that. It's like,
Yeah.
what the hell is your problem? And are we done?
Yeah, so and
Y'all, I told
I
you I'm a
I
little crazy.
I'm that this is no bullshit. I'm literally sitting there and I'm like, I don't have the energy to text back a book. And so I literally just text back and I said, "Babe, I love you. I promise you there's nobody else.
Golfing.
I'm just golfing. We can talk about this when I get home." I mean, because we're golfing that day, and then I mean, we're flying
Yeah,
out
he's
that
like, I'll be
afternoon.
home
I mean,
tonight and we'll talk
and
then. Love you
yeah,
so much.
yeah, and anyhow,
And I had already like I spent the whole night before, like I think I sent that in the morning. I spent the whole
yeah,
night
yeah.
before awake because I did not get my good night, I love you back text. And I just laid there thinking, okay, so great. So I just spent all this money to redecorate this room for us. When we bought this bedroom furniture, he said it's for us. And now he's fallen in love with a cart girl. He hates me. He is going to come back and tell me he's been cheating on me and we're done. And he's going to be like, move out. I was using you for rent.
And and it obviously, hindsight, it's like
He was like, oh,
if you really knew like the what we did on these golf trips, you'd be like, these dudes are freaking boring. I
yeah, I
mean,
know.
like, they are just, they're just, why are they continually putting? It's 45
Well,
degrees
listen,
outside,
now
and
I know these things. And after
yeah,
he
I know,
explained
yeah,
that to me, and he was
yeah,
like, dude, and when we go to this place, the only women there are 75-year-old waitresses. Like, we're not
yeah,
interested. He's like,
yeah.
it's literally all men. I was like, listen, I don't care. But here's the thing I need 30 seconds a day.
And I agree with that. I mean, that's fine. I mean, and that,
Yeah, but still, I need a minute,
I should be able to give you that. 2 minutes?
2 minutes.
You need 2 minutes? 2 minutes every day?
He would love if it was two
I
minutes
wish
every
two. I
day.
mean, gosh dang, it
It
only
only,
takes 2 minutes.
we built 2 kids in 4 minutes, under 4 minutes,
That's under 4.
under four. Hey, you know what? They turned out great. Don't take long.
They're alive.
But yeah, so I was just like, listen, from now on, I need 1 minute of your time. Every time you're on one of these golf trips, I get
Yeah,
it. You can be out with the guys, but I said, guess what? I know they're all fucking married and have kids. So therefore, you're trying to tell me that they don't have to call their wives and check in and talk. And when you share rooms with these guys, if they're taking 30 seconds to call their wife, there's your sign, Rusty. Call me.
and I'm like, I'm gonna shower. I'm gonna drink a beer.
So now
I
he
mean,
know.
that was.
Now
I
he
mean,
knows.
again, that was
Give me my
6 years ago.
1 minute call and we are good. Like, it doesn't have to be more than that. I just need to know I was thought of. We caught up for 1 minute and then he'll text here and there, but I know he's not going to be good at texting while he's away. So I save most of it for when he gets home. But
Yeah, yeah. I mean, I do try to text,
yeah,
going to bed
yeah.
so that she knows I'm not in the ditch.
Because also my anxiety, I'm like, listen, I don't care where you go, what you do, but I need to know you made it back safely and you're not dead in a ditch somewhere. And I'm going to have a husband tomorrow when I wake up.
I'm gonna go back on something.
Okay, go back.
Ladies, because I know there's mostly ladies that listen to this thing.
Yeah.
Um,
We're 66% women and 33% men.
huh. Hopefully, I'm not the third.
You probably are.
But when me and Hannah first started dating, she was having a rough day. It was a rough day, rough weekend. She was not happy with her boss because you left that job. You didn't.
Yeah, I left.
And she comes to College Station, and we go to this sushi place, phenomenal sushi
Oh, yeah.
place.
I was on my period.
Yep,
I was having a shit day
yep,
from work. My
yep,
boss had yelled at me for stupid shit because
yep.
he was the type that, like, if I'm just mean to her, she'll quit and I don't have to fire her. And so he was just being mean to me, but bitch, I needed the job.
So like a douchebag. I mean, it's one thing to be an asshole at work, or I'm not even gonna say be an asshole, but just to get on to people at work,
Yeah.
because I'm a boss. It's another thing to just be a douchebag. Anyhow, if you don't have a guy or a man, like especially if you're in the dating, that will buy you an expensive bottle of wine.
He can
Correct.
treat you to anything, whether it's
Correct.
Wendy's.
Correct. Just to treat you because I remember I bought a really nice bottle of wine that day, and I have a really nice bottle of wine in our wine cooler. It's like a $250-$300 bottle, something like that. You know, I it kind of turned the whole weekend around. It was, I mean, it's,
So I saw the wine list because he's like, well, look at the wine, see which one you want. Well, I'm going
I
to
don't
get,
ever let her pick.
he doesn't let me pick because he learned early on that I'm like, we'll just get the
She's gonna try to
Naomi Pinot Noir.
she's gonna try to order the $25 bottle of wine,
Which
and
is
and
good.
I know that.
So I had been looking at the wine list. He's like, pick a nice one. So I pick a $50 bottle. And he's like, okay, I'll pick one. And he orders it.
I pointed to the waitress. I said, "Hey, I want this one."
Yeah, he
And
didn't.
she
And I didn't think much of it. I was just like, okay, not a big deal. He's ordering a nice one. And we have the wine, have the sushi, and all the things. And as stupid as this sounds, this goes to show you how poorly I had been treated by men because we get home and I had an inkling that it was the same wine, and I, like, look in the wine fridge, and I saw and as soon as I saw that it was the expensive bottle, which means it was double the price at the restaurant, I started crying real
Yeah.
hard, and he was like, "Are you okay? What is wrong?" And I was like, "I can't believe you spent that much money." And he's like, "I wanted to spend that much money." But I was just like, "Wow, you spent all that money on dinner and a nice bottle of wine expecting nothing in return."
Yeah. I mean,
Ladies, it should be, duh, top of mind, forefront, but you know what?
yeah.
You
I
know,
mean, have them treat you. I mean, that is like that's my probably my biggest advice is if they're not willing to treat you early on, I
they
mean,
ain't gonna do it later.
you're not going to get treated nicely later. And and I'm not saying this to try to brag on myself, but this is me also wanting to set an example for. We have two girls, and I want my girls to uh, find guys that are going to treat them correctly and treat them right. And uh,
And
it,
they're not having sex till they're 30, so they better
oh,
find one that'll treat them without expecting anything.
gosh, I would love that. I'll be dead by then, but I would love
You
that.
would not be dead.
Probably not. I'd be
No, you'd be in your
70.
70s.
7. Well, one of them I'd be 68. 60. No. Getting spicy. You got some questions for me?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, no. We got into our stuff. I'm sure most people don't want to hear about our stuff, but, you know, I don't. Maybe they do.
okay.
Yeah, if you want a serendipity relationship, it's this.
Serendipitous.
S Yeah, that's what I said.
That one.
Serendipitous.
Okay. Who's the
You like that movie, Serendipity? You know it?
You made me watch it once.
So
Also, if
I
are you
like
a guy that cries at movies?
I like rom-coms. I really do.
Thankfully.
Yeah,
And he cries at them. He cries at church sometimes.
cry today. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, hers is like,
There's some movies where
and I'm just a tear. I mean, I'm tearing
no,
up.
and this asshole will Snapchat his friends with me, like,
Oh, man.
heaving,
Oh, it's
bawling.
so good.
And when I was pregnant with Lemmy, we watched
Where the
is
crawdads sing.
no, but is that when I started being pregnant, didn't we watch Clouds?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
oh my lord.
Watched it.
Saddest movie you've ever seen. He literally was like, "Grab a hand towel from the bathroom. You're gonna
Yeah,
need
yeah,
it."
because I watched
He pre-watched it.
no,
He
I get
pre-watched it.
no. That had to be during COVID because
Yeah.
we weren't living together because I watched it before you, and it was like, "Yeah, you're not gonna handle this."
Yeah.
I mean, she bawled her eyes out up.
Oh,
I mean,
he told me, he goes, "You're gonna cry for the first 5 minutes."
yeah.
Bitch, no, I cried the entire movie.
Oh,
I didn't
it
stop
is good.
boo-hooing.
It is so good.
I didn't
It's a
stop
good
boo-hooing.
it's one of my favorite Disney movies.
Okay, anyway.
Alright.
Who said I love you first?
Me.
He did.
Where though?
In Fredericksburg, we were there, we had done wine tasting all day, and then we went out
I mean, I'm talking about all day.
all day. Well, and then we went to dinner, and my belly hurt so bad because I had been eating so healthy on this 8-week challenge.
Yeah, we had been dating about a month, and I was like, I'm trying to impress her, and I was like, I had never been to Fredericksburg. No, she like, well, let's go do this, and this was kind of our first thing to do
Together, away.
together away, like not just
Not my
like
place, not his place.
right, just coming over and staying for a night or something.
So anyway, we do the wine tasting all day. We go to the steakhouse after, and my stomach hurts so bad, y'all.
Yeah.
That sharp pain. Oh my gosh, I was getting miserable. And we're just sitting there at dinner, and I'm like picking at my steak because everything hurt to eat. And then he said something like, "Oh, kind of like how much I love you." And I was like, I just looked at him. I was like, "Did you hear what you just said?" He goes, "I know what I just said." Okay, I'm just making sure 'cause I wasn't sure if you knew. I love you too. It was great. Okay. Who complains more?
You. Yeah, I guess it depends about what.
Yeah,
I
I'm like,
complain about work.
he complains about change, about work. I think you complain more.
Complain about them kids more.
Yeah. Who's more stubborn?
Oh, that's me.
You.
Like, you knew that answer.
Yeah. I mean, I'm stubborn, but you definitely take the cake. Who's the better driver? You.
Me.
I used to tell people I'm a good driver. I don't even try to say that anymore. I'm just like,
No.
I'm not a good driver. But like Kayla says, she may talk with her hands a lot and not use her hands on the wheel and steers with her knee sometimes, but she'll get you there safe. She's done it her whole life. So I'm purposeful. I get there. Okay. Another question. Who is more romantic?
Me.
No. You think you're more romantic?
Mhm. Yeah.
Why?
What do you do that's romantic?
What don't I do that's romantic? I'm romantic. I planned you a date to Hans Zimmer.
That was awesome. Amazing.
Yeah. What do you do that's romantic?
I get you flowers.
Yeah.
I get you flowers. I mean, I take you on dates.
I take you on dates. Okay. Let's see. Who has the best hair? Me. First to apologize.
Me. Just 100% me because
Because you're also the one who's mostly mean and wrong most of the time who needs to apologize.
you apologize like 1 out of 10 times.
I apologized this week when I was mean.
Last week.
Oh.
Yeah, you apologized because mean, rude.
Y'all. Ugh.
So Hannah thinks that I don't listen, and I listen really well. And gosh damn, if I didn't ask what she put on the top of this casserole that she made,
Which any other time of the month, cool. My period, don't ask extra questions. And he saw me mixing the mashed potatoes.
I saw her mixing something, but she had also
I was making a
told
shepherd's pie.
she had also told me a few days before that she had bought it was actually extra biscuits. So I mean, again, she's a really good cook.
Thank you.
Hannah's a really good cook. That was a check.
Check.
And anyhow, I do not know how to make things from scratch. Nada. And so I have to ask. I'm like, I don't know what you're doing. Anyhow, it was the wrong time to ask.
But in my head, I'm like, you saw me mixing the mashed potatoes. And then you see this white stuff poured on top of this hot dish. And he goes, "Oh, what's that?" I said, "What's what? What you put on top there?"
and
you
so,
saw me mixing the mashed potatoes.
And so I'm 99% sure she answered the question. And when she answered it, a kid started saying something. And now I will say I have an issue that when there's background noise, one of them kids started acting up or saying something. And so I had to ask her a second time.
Lord help.
Mm.
And then as soon as I answer, like, I said mashed potatoes. You already saw me cook this. He was like, you do not have to be so mean to me.
True.
Which he's so much meaner when he snips.
That's right. I am.
And then he gets his feelings all butt hurt. So then I had to apologize. And I said, I'm sorry I snapped at you. I shouldn't have done that.
But don't ever ask me again when you can see what I'm cooking. Other than that, I'm super great 3 out of 4 weeks. Right? Right.
Right. I'd say 25 out of 30 days, you're pretty good.
3 out of 4 weeks. Yeah, pretty much. That's better than 3 out of 4 weeks.
So that's why I was
I'm
giving
not good at
I
math,
was
but that's better
yeah,
than 3
you're
out of 4
not because I
weeks.
was giving you a little bit more.
25 out of 30 days, I'm super fun to be around.
Yep.
Yep. But those 5 days
At how many six that's how many sixths is that? 30 days. How many sixths?
6th.
Divided by 6, how many is that?
5.
There you go.
But you can't say sixths.
Sixth. How many sixths is that?
I would never have guessed it if you didn't say 30 divided by 5. All right. Well, I feel like this was plenty good, guys. I'm tired. You're going to say, from our chaos to yours.
From our chaos to yours.
Remember,
That
you're
was
doing better than you think you are, and you're probably funnier too.